Kansas City, where the jazz is smooth, the barbecue is bold, and the stages, oh my goodness, the stages are electric. Whether you are into toe-tapping musicals or thought-provoking dramas or even a little Shakespeare into the stars, this city delivers. Hi, we are going to be taking a deep dive into some of these top venues. We're going to be pulling back the curtain where the arts come alive right here in the heart of the Midwest. So grab your playbill, your notebook, silence your phone, sit on your cozy couch because the spotlight is on and the show is about to begin. Especially if you want to get involved as a young artist or as a seasoned artist, there are opportunities for you galore around Kansas City. So I'm going to be sharing with you some of my favorite venues here in the Kansas City area. Now, I understand that there are some other venues that I don't list. There are a lot, especially in the downtown area when it comes to the Kansas City, Missouri area, and I know that there are a lot around, but I wanted to spotlight a few other ones outside of the downtown area and share with you some of those things that I like about each one of those venues, and we're going to get to that here right now. Hi, and if we've never met before, my name is Anita Cordell, and I create videos about what it's actually like to work here, to live here, to play here, right in the Kansas City metropolitan area. I'm also a licensed real estate agent and a team lead of the Yellow Brick Group, and I've helped hundreds of people through the years relocate here to Kansas City, purchase their own home, or even help their parents live next to them as they grow their legacy and as they grow their family. So where this video derived was I received a message from someone who watches the videos, and she's moving here and is working at the Kauffman Stadium and wanted to know a little bit more about places to live. And what I thought I would do is create a video about some of the venues, especially the ones that she's going to be working at, and maybe give you some ideas about date nights, about family outings, and really tell you about how you can join in behind the curtain even, especially if you are a homeschool family and you need some various venues out there. I'm going to be talking about some of those programs that are also out there. And so if you are a longtime subscriber, you also know that I love the arts. I am a film and commercial actress as well and have been doing that for years. And the arts have a very special place in my heart. In fact, I got an award. I've actually gotten several actress awards through my performances, and I just love supporting the arts. So in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you some of the top venues that I love going to when it comes to performing arts, and you know I love supporting that. So the very first one that I want to talk about is the Kauffman Center for Performing Arts. This is downtown on Broadway, and this is really our crown jewel of the Kansas City metropolitan area. It is home to the Kansas City Ballet, the Lyric Opera, and the Kansas City Symphony. And also, too, there are other performing organizations that will come to the Kauffman Center and give shows out, including many children's shows and amazing artists that are coming into town. The Kauffman Center is this architectural and acoustical masterpiece. I'm telling you, there is not a bad seat in the Kauffman Stadium. The acoustics are amazing. You can hear so well here. In fact, you can hear people whispering rows away. You can hear a cough drop wrapper open. You can hear people coughing. The acoustics there are just so magical, and it brings the show to life. So be sure when you go to the Kauffman Stadium to grab the cough drops before you go in, because it is going to be amazing and people will hear just the slightest stuff, which is a good thing because you know that the sound is going to be amazing. Now, if you want a night out with a very high production value on top of the acoustics and this cultural prestige, this is your spot. You have to go to the Kauffman Center if you are in town at all for any length of time. The other really cool thing about it is if you come here and you decide to move here, or you're wanting to get involved with some, community things, then there's internships that are available. And not only that, but they have a fabulous volunteer program. My sister-in-law and my niece have been volunteering at the Kauffman Performing Arts Center for years now, and they absolutely love it. You do have to apply for a volunteer position, so be sure and check out their website so that you will know when they are starting to take applications for the next season. And what I know about the volunteering there alone is that there are very high quality people that volunteer. There's high caliber of people that work there as well. And the Kauffman Center really truly does value the volunteers, and they treasure all of the help that is there. Now, I will say this, that the Kauffman Performing Arts does also have a special needs ability for you to volunteer. In fact, my niece has special needs and they welcome her to volunteer as well. On top of all of the different opportunities that you can go to Kauffman Center and see the shows or volunteer, there is another event that is so fantastic. It's every year since 2014, the Kauffman Center's Future Stages Festival gets put on. And this has provided a platform for local youth performers to showcase their talents and for everyone within the community to be connected to exceptionally great art experiences. Like, they have featured acts highlighting diversity in the arts, from powerful vocalists to rhythmic jazz bands and graceful Chinese folk dancers. It's so amazing. This festival highlights all forms of performing arts, and it represents really everyone in the community. And basically what it is they set up 4 stages of performances, especially for the youth. 2 of them are inside, 2 of them are outside. This is a free event. You can go and watch 2 stages indoor, or you can go outdoor. There's Irish dancers, there's aerial performers. It is so much fun. And to be a part of this festival and to be a part of this family is truly amazing. Number 2, the second organization that I want to tell you about is called CYT, or Christian Youth Theater, and they've since changed the name to First Act Theater Arts. So basically, the mission of this is to have young people do all of the performing. When my 2 youngest kids were around middle school and grade school, we were a part of CYT, and I absolutely loved it. It's a lot of parental involvement. Basically, what it is if your kid wants to be involved in a future show, then they have to audition. And they also have classes that are a part of this organization. So in order to be a part of the show, you have to be taking a class. If you don't want to be a part of the show, but you want to take classes, absolutely, you can do that. They have dance classes, acting classes, audition classes, and they have teachers and professionals throughout the Kansas City metropolitan area that are a part of the organization that actually teach these classes. I've actually had the honor of teaching several times, and it is so fun to see these youth really wanting to learn about the arts, but have a foundation of God and character within this. Not only that, but this organization has also allowed for the special needs children to come and be a part of it as well. And it allows for such a dynamic way for all kids to be a part of this and helping youth grow up with each other and create an artistic family as a young person. And one of the things that I really liked about the first acts is the fact that parents are involved tremendously. They are expected to volunteer or be a part of some of the teams that are formed. But when you go to watch a show, everybody on stage is youth. It is so cool to be a part of it and to be a part of even the audience. It is such a neat and dynamic ability. And not only that, but a lot of the kids who have gone through these programs and have been a part of this show have gotten scholarships to larger schools and like Broadway. And so it's a very great way to train your child if they're loving the arts and want to get involved. Whether it's 1 week or 1 year, I would love to talk to you about your real estate goals as well. My contact information is in the description below, including a link that goes right to my calendar. Click on that link and set up an appointment that's convenient for you, and we will get started. All right, number 3 is Starlight Theatre, and this is at Swope Park, an iconic outdoor venue that hosts Broadway tours and summer musicals, and you do all of this under the stars. It is so cool. So make sure you bring a blanket, bring your friend, and make sure you bring your favorite snack because you'll have this really dynamic picnic. It is an unforgettable Kansas City summer location. What is also really cool about Starlight is that they are so excited to celebrate 75 years of inspired storytelling. As the city's oldest and largest performing arts organization, Starlight has presented Broadway musicals, popular concerts, community programs to literally millions of people who have been in the Kansas City area since 1950. So be sure and check out their website for more information and upcoming events. They even have a free movie night and other free events that would be amazing for you to take your family and go and visit under the stars. Now, number 4 is called the Coterie Theatre, and that is located at Kauffman Center. And I've actually done some videos about Kauffman Center, so go ahead and check that out. This theater is primarily focused on the young audience, but don't let that fool you. The Coterie consistently delivers quality performances that are just as engaging for adults. It's this local gem with national recognition. Their mission is to be the premier theater for young audiences and the arts education in our region. I have not actually been recently, but it has been fantastic for me when I did go. So be sure and check out their website and check out some of those performances of young kids. The next venue that I want to spotlight is called the White Theatre at the J. And this is moving south of our south part of the Kansas City metropolitan area into Overland Park. And you know about Overland Park. I've spotlighted it multiple times. This is a professional caliber venue that's part of the Jewish Community Center. And it offers musicals, plays, concerts, dance, and it's often very family friendly, and it has an educational slant to it. And it is the region's finest community center in many people's eyes. You will experience professional level theatrical productions, concerts, special events. It's this beautiful 500 seat venue, and it's state-of-the-art facility. The White Theatre at the J is a nonprofit theater company, and it presents its finest educational and entertainment opportunities literally across this area oftentimes. I regularly hear from audience members that the productions are higher quality than some of the well-recognized professional theaters in the area, and it even has been compared to Broadway productions of the same show. And so they offer like this full slate of amenities, including like a full stocked concession bar, comfortable seating with wide row spacing. They have like free surface parking that's just really close to the theater. And they also have some assisted listening devices if you need something of that nature. The next venue you've heard me talk about is New Theater and Restaurant. It is also in Overland Park. And if you are looking for a dinner and a show that's provided with the ticket, this is the place to go. Yes, please. This is the Metro's beloved professional dinner theater, and they often will bring in name actors from TV and film for comedy, mystery, musicals, all kinds of stuff. Now, there are season tickets that you can purchase, so be sure and check their website out. Now, I have often mentioned that while I love the New Theater Restaurant, what I typically will do is just go on there and purchase the shows that are specifically for the shows that I want. I don't purchase the season tickets because usually in every season there's at least several shows that are not necessarily family friendly or for little ears, and I choose to just focus on family friendly events. So you'll need to go ahead and check the reviews of the shows to make sure that what you are going for is something that you can bring little ears for here. If you're wanting to take your family, which we have before, it is such a fantastic date night. I love it. and I love taking my kiddos as well. The next venue I want to tell you about is the Theater in the Park. This is actually the amphitheater inside Shawnee Mission Park. I've mentioned Shawnee Mission Park in other videos. This place is amazing. And Theater in the Park is one of the country's largest outdoor community theaters. And this idea of presenting live theater performances in Johnson County was actually launched in 1970. Now, they recently have been celebrating their 55th season in the Theater in the Park, and it continues to be this summer theater tradition that has entertained audiences for generations of all ages. It is a must to go if you want to explore the outdoors at Theater in the Park. With an annual attendance of approximately 35,000 patrons, it is something that you have to experience yourself. The Theater in the Park shares this magic of live theater with young and old alike, and it draws patrons from throughout the whole entire Kansas City metropolitan area. The theater provides creative challenges for hundreds of performers. You're talking actors, crew, orchestra, as well as employment opportunities for area residents. The Theater in the Park has even won numerous awards and accolades, including Best in Business by Ingram's magazine. Now, I will say this, that in almost every single city or suburb that is in the Kansas City metropolitan area, there are community theaters, which I have family members that have been a part of community theaters here. If you're wanting to actually be a part of a community theater, there's probably one right down the street from you. Now, all of these venues that I have talked about contribute something really special to the Kansas City performing arts landscape. Whether you're looking to be wowed by a Broadway scale performance or moved by a raw, intimate storytelling, there is a stage for you that will fit the bill. If you like this video, YouTube is going to show you another video that you might see right now that just popped up here. So go ahead and check that out and be sure and subscribe to my channel. Enjoy the next video.